Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to the home of the Florida Gators, Ben Hill Griffin Stadium, better known as the Swamp. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Kentucky Wildcats, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Florida's offense will have the first possession of the game. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
In big time play.
And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. They'll line up for a second down play. Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the middle, it's Johnson. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. It'll be third and long. They go to the ground. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And the Gators send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Gets his first one of the day off. He was called on 4 times in last week's win. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Wildcats offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. They are going to be greeted rather rudely, I guess, by a group of defensive linemen that wreak havoc and hunt down quarterbacks, Jesse.
And they wreck games. They take away everything you do offensively. So it's a huge challenge in this one, David, for this offensive coordinator to try to call plays and find ways to get the football away from these big fellas up front because they take games over.
And get the ball out quick. Like when you've got a defensive line that can penetrate, that can get TFLs, get sacks, it's going to be on this offensive line.
Oh, it's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
The more hats you have near the football, the more likely you are to cause a fumble. So many guys with their hands wrapping around guys, the ball's bound to pop out occasionally, and you've got to be in the right place at the right time.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
Deep in the season, that crisp air all around you, and this feels like a must-win game, guys.
This is a game that will impact the college football playoff. It'll have conference championship implications, and it'll have bowl game implications as well. David, so much riding on the line in this one.
And you can feel it, man. You can feel the energy. The players this week, they were on high. Like you could tell they were ready for the challenge. This is going to be an absolute showdown.
And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. They put it on the ground last time they had it. Got to take care of it this time, David.
And I think you've got to put in context. A lot of times fumbles are just luck. You just got to move on, give him the football again, Jesse, and not worry.
I think that's a good point there, David. Get him the ball again to help him play the next play and know that he's okay. Because when that guy's playing well, this offense is on fire.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. The snap sets up the throw. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
Pressure coming. Got it in the middle. It's Washington. And they're able to get him on the ground. You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Wildcats back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Makes the catch. It's Gilmore. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it...
Touchdown, Kentucky! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Every time we speak to defenses before they play this guy, they all know he's going to get the ball thrown his way. They always come up with creative and exotic ways to try to cover him in the back end, but they're never able to get it done. This guy just beats coverage time and time again, and with that last catch, that's now his 15th receiving score of the season.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Leaves it with the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll try the run. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Gators will send out the punt unit. Now on the return. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. First play of the drive comes from the 41. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He'll heave it deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Hey, listen, quarterback didn't get the completion on that throw, but that doesn't mean you can't try again. Trust in your playmakers outside to push the field and stretch it vertically and make a play for you. It won't surprise me to see this QB take more shots as this game goes on.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass that can happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand, safety's got to see that and start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. Wants to go up top on first down. The sure hands, it's Washington. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. We've reached the break, and Kentucky is on top. We've played one before we move on. Let's have a look at the stats. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. From the gun, the ground game. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Making side adjustments here. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Grab near the marker. It's Smart. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Got it in the middle. It's Pringle. Touchdown, Wildcats! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hit in the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
And he's coming out of the end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Catch in the middle. It's Montgomery. Running wide open down the gut of the field. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Gator.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Gonna run it. It's Pringle. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Makes a connection. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Got his man. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. This crowd unhinged, trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on 3rd down. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Heaves it deep. Can't complete the long throw, and the defense gets off the field on 4th down. Caught in the backfield. It's Johnson. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. See what they dial up on 1st and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Grabbed behind the line. It's Johnson. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. Touchdown, Florida! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. He'll start this drive firing. Spits it out to the back. Caught near the sticks. It's Pringle. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. That's reeled in. It's Pringle. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. With the catch, it's Gilmore. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The completion short of the sticks, it's second down. Power football with the run. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. And the Wildcats kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short.
Yeah, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football. And nice job on second down. Maybe you're expecting a pass, but sticking the run in there, catching them off balance a little bit, getting a big gain, getting the first down.
On this first and goal, let's see what Kentucky does. Motion from the wide receiver. Receiver on the move, gets the touch pass. Into the house. Touchdown, Wildcats.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Abrams. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. They'll start this drive with a pass. Pulls it in. It's Daniels.
I think sometimes offensively you got to have a bit more awareness where you are in the field. You got to feel yourself getting close to the boundary, and you got to settle down. That guy looked like he was a little bit out of control, and as a result, that throw took him out of bounds for no gain.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Here's a heat. And this is going to be incomplete on third down. The Gators line up to punt it away. No fair catches here, looking for room. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Find some fresh air. He'll be pushed out of bounds at about the 33-yard line.
All right, so not a home run play for the offense, but I do like the creativity, and I like how they're going to stress this defense and do it in less conventional ways.
Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Kentucky right back to the line. Lost a throw on first down. That's caught. It's Gilmore. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Second down, they'll go to the air. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Bunch formation for these receivers. To throw, it's Kennedy. Yeah. It's first down, but the offense is just going to take a knee and go to the locker room. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, you've been calling a magnificent game there in Gainesville so far.
He'll put toe to leather and get this second half started. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And you gotta love this defensive performance so far. Done such a good job against the running back that you saw last week, man. He can go off. He can make big plays. He can chew some yardage up and keep an offense on schedule. Nice job by this defense locking in and shutting down the run game so far.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Great place to start for this offense. They'll go to the ground. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Leaves it with the back. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. Third play of the drive, and they need to make something happen here on 3rd and long. Here's the pressure. He's going to take off. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. And the Gators getting set on 1st and 10. They've got him looking to run, but they're going to throw it into the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Gator. Setting up for the extra point and the time.
Really nice job by the quarterback there of just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down in the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area. I'm throwing this thing on time, and this is going to be a touchdown. And that's exactly what happened.
Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. That touchdown lead they had has disappeared, and now we have a whole new ball game as they start the drive. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
And this guy's going to have to come through for you in this game. He picks up another first down, but he's your Heisman contender. He's the best player on your football team, and he's a guy that's just going to have to touch the ball a lot in this game if you're going to win.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage.
There he goes. Touchdown, Kentucky. And that one will put him up here in the second half.
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, every game in the Big Ten so very critical. How about this one today? Michigan is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Tom Brady should never be counted out of any game. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Michigan State.
The give to the tailback. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room.
We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Quickly complete. Oh, what a move to get room. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's third down now. From the gun, wants to pass. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. The Gators decide to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Oh, he drops the football. He had it right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught. But how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
And he is just engulfed in the line by this giant defensive tackle.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got it in stride at the 15. Touchdown, Kentucky. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about him. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Gators sending the offense back to work. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Gators come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Got it behind the line. It's Johnson. Turns it on in midfield. He'll work his way down to the 28. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. He's got him. He is pushed out of bounds at the 19-yard line. And the Gators come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He'll sneak it.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall there.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease. Push somebody back. Create some space. There was nowhere to go.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. Caught over the middle. It's Montgomery. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10. They go back to work in the final period of this one. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. The Gators have their offense in high gear. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
As a quarterback, you just have to know where you are in the field. It's one thing to hold on to the ball, and it's one thing to take a sack, but you cannot keep retreating and retreating going backwards like that.
The Gators have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. It's complete to the left. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. That last play, not what they had in mind, and they've got a long way to go to get it close to the goal line to pick up a first down. They'll run it from the gun. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. Had to settle for the field goal.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. Give to the running back. Got enough for the first down and wants more. He now has 115 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. They'll ride the hot hand. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. The Wildcats in a good spot here with second and short. Looking for room. It's Wilkins. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, there's a lot of pressure right now on this down if you're on offense because your last two plays have gone nowhere. You know the defense just needs to get the football back to give their team an opportunity to go win the game. So you're probably going to have to throw to get this first down. A lot of pressure here on the quarterback, Dave.
Yeah, and how I throw, I think, is important. This is a time where I love moving my quarterback outside the pocket, making it an easy throw, or let him run the football, and if he doesn't get it, the clock still ticks. It's still my friend.
And the Wildcats have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Kennedy. Fires to the wideout. Snagged in the middle, it's Gilmore. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
You got to love how they just continue to do what they do. It's the fourth quarter. You got a lead. There's no reason to get concerned. We're passing.
Turning it on. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. They use those back-to-back explosives to set him up 1st and goal. Trying to punch it in. And the offense went right back to their man, and this time the defense was ready to stop him. Got stopped on 1st down. They'll try it again from the 2. Pushes ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Wildcats! That ought to be enough to make this lead insurmountable, and with it, they'll be a perfect 10-0.
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the fourth quarter.
He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. Picks his way ahead, pick up of 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. And the Gators want to move quickly. Quick completion on the out. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. They'll try to get the first through the air. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passed, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this team.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Right on the money. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
Outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That first down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the dub.
Motion from the wideout. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Fights off a defender. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. The officials stopped the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Gilmore. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Grabbed in the middle. It's Gilmore. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Wide receiver going in motion. Touch pass on the run. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Back to pass. Touchdown, Wildcats! And the punishment has been extended. That score pushes us out to a comfortable margin, and they are oh so close to a 10-game winning streak.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Finds a man on the right. They'll immediately call timeout.
Not the big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Looking to throw on first down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
They'll use a timeout with 26 seconds left on the clock. The Gators with the 1st and 10. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to go up top on first down. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Timeout called by the offense. Clock stopped with 21 seconds left. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Complete in the middle. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Defense uses a timeout. The clock stops with 17 seconds left. Now on first down from the 43. Looking downfield on first down. Got a man. It's Daniels. He's loose on the run, and he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Florida.
And a nice touchdown. Continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Scanning the field, it's Kennedy. He wants to take the top off. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Timeout is called with just a single second left. And after this play, the cake will be baked. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Makes the grab over the middle. They make the stop, and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one.